Hello class, my name is Jacqueline Martinez and today I'm going to be presenting to you guys my discussion board that is going to be, I decided to do the topic on short answer and essay items. What can be assessed through short answers and essay items is that the purpose of this is to be able to see what response the student provides on their own thinking. It allows for the student to show how much they really know based on their own knowledge. How it works is through short response items. This requires for students to provide correct wording, number or symbols to be able to complete a question. This is used to measure simple knowledge. And for essay items, there is more freedom when responding to essay questions. When responding to essay questions, the freedom consists of the type of question it is. When there is more of a precise answer that is wanting, this is, for example, that's something that is called restricted response question. The strengths of short response items is that it takes less time for students to answer, takes less time for the educator to grade, and it creates more reflection and explanation of thinking. And for essay items, the strengths would be that the educator can see the thinking process of the student. It takes less time to write a question, unlike selective responses, and it helps ELL and ESE students because of the flexibility that in the responses that they are able to give. The weaknesses of short response items would be that it takes longer to respond because of the writing out. It takes longer to assess and maybe less accurate because of the handwriting, if it is handwritten, and the spelling. And for essay items, it would be very simple to short response items. It takes longer to answer and takes longer to assess, and maybe less accurate because of the handwriting, if being written, and the spelling. And a lot of the time you can run into the problem of it being a personal criticism instead of more so like direct and just one, either you wrong or not wrong, because of the multiple answers that can be given. Best uses and / not. The best time to use would be questions that are best used when the educator is wanting for there to be a clear and deep understanding of the information that was taught, is when it's best to be used. This is typically done during tests and exams. And the best time to not use it would be when wanting a fast and direct response from the students. Tips for when using it in short response items. When stating the question, it should be clear that the answer is something that is clear, along with what is being expected. When giving time limit, it is expected for questions to be within expectations of being able to answer it within that time limit. So it's something that we should allow for the students to do and not just give them too little time for a really big really big question and big answer that you're expecting. And essay items, do's and don'ts. When writing the question, it should be as clear as possible so students understand what is being expected. Students should not go into the test or exam not knowing what there will be on the essay, around what the essay question, that there will be an essay question. Equity consideration. Teachers should remember that if they want validity on their exam / test, they should not be giving their students an option on answering different questions on that same exam or test. All students should be answering the same question to make sure that there is validity on what is being tested. And here are some of the references I used. Thank you so much for listening.